Hi, I'm Brian with Women's Hospital. With the Women's Half Marathon, 10K and 225K fast approaching, we're here at Varsity Sports in Baton Rouge to have the running experts answer your questions. We're here with Jenny from Varsity Sports, and Jenny, there's a little misconception that every running shoe is the same, but different people require different needs for a running shoe. So tell us about the differences with the running shoes.
Well, if you think about it, everybody's foot's a little bit different biomechanically. Some people have flat feet, some people have high arches, some people have wide forefoot, some people have bunions, and so what you need to do is have a professional determine, what type of foot you have by having a gait analysis, and that's looking at your foot and seeing what happens as you go through the gait. And then based on that, there are levels of support depending on your foot, and it's real important if you're doing things like serious physical exercise, whether it's treadmill all the way up to half marathon. So that would be step one, is determine what type of foot you've got, what happens as you go through the gait. And then what's going to happen is that someone like us would put you into a category of shoe. Is there a best brand? No, not really. I mean, what we would do is put you into a category and ask you to try on all the brands and see which one's the best match for your foot, because they all feel a little bit different even though they're competing for the same customer. Just kind of for instance, I can show you, if we decided that you needed a little support because you did what we call pronate, either have a flat foot or roll slightly inward, a shoe like this is just a for instance, where it's soft all over, if you'll notice the gel, great for impact, but this gray piece right here, you think maybe that's cosmetic, but it's really not. It's a second density of this midsole. It's called Duomax in this Asics brand. But what it does as you tend to go through the gait cycle, when you get to that mid stance, this stops that rolling in. That's why it's called support. So if you get that type of foot, this is perfect for that.
How often should someone get a new set of running shoes?
Well, the manufacturers would tell you probably 6 months, 6 to 8 months, and it's miles that you put on a shoe. But if you're doing a serious run, you got to look at probably about 6 months that shoe's going to start showing some wear. My advice, not as a store owner, but as a long-time runner, is to get a couple pairs of shoes so you can rotate those, and those will preserve the life of both pairs of shoes. And injury prevention is important because it changes the stresses on the muscles and tendons from run to run.
For more information and to register for the Women's Half Marathon, 10K, and 225K, visit womenshalfmarathon.com.